Hi everybody, May 22nd. I hope you're all keeping well and managing to enjoy some of the little sunshine we've had lately. From an economic point of view, unemployment rates were released recently and as expected, they've risen. Not as bad as I thought they would be, but I think we're going to see further numbers come out over the next quarter or two that will really determine and guide what the federal government will do to counteract that. I think the next 6 months it will be quite interesting, and whether the government will stop the job seeker payments and JobKeeper, the additional payments for job seeker or not, will be critical to how things happen in Australia from an economic point of view. I suspect there'll be a bit of a tapering off over a period of time rather than an immediate stop. But from a share market point of view, things have been really fairly flat in the last month, I suppose. Whilst daily there's been some ups and downs, if you look at the trend over that time, it's been pretty flat after a fairly major fall earlier in the year and then some slight recovery. But the important thing is that we leave things to pan out at the moment. That's certainly the case. But of course, from a personal point of view, we've been doing things much better here in South Australia, so we're able to get out and about and are less restricted slowly. So it's a bit of a long and slow road, I think, ahead of us, but getting out to be able to have a coffee with more people, dining, watching the footy on TV, of course, if that's what you want to do. They're all things that are slowly becoming a bigger part of our lives again. And of course, it's not just about what we do ourselves here, but also what we can do for others. So this week was Volunteer Week, and I'm certainly one to encourage people to get out and volunteer where they can and when they can. It's something that is extremely rewarding and gives back to society, as well as importantly, especially for retired people, it gives them an opportunity to actually to get up and go out and socialise and mingle with people and to be doing something that might be stimulating for them. They're physically active and they're also, as I say, socialising and interacting with other people. And that's extremely important, as well as I say, the benefits for other people that you can provide. 30 June is approaching in just a little over a month. So if that's something that's relevant and we haven't spoken, then certainly feel free to get in touch, or if you've got any questions, let me know. But that's something that will come around pretty quickly. One thing that has been on people's mind, certainly the people that have got superannuation or investments with Colonial FirstState, is the announcement recently that they're going to be selling 55% to a company called KKR. Now, Commonwealth Bank have been planning to sell Colonial FirstState for a couple of years, and it was going to happen about a year ago when they were planning to float the company on the share market. That didn't happen. I see from this, it's not a negative thing. Certainly, some people are concerned that because KKR are an American company that the money is going to be invested and managed from over there. That is not the case. They are buying into the company, going to be investing money and investing in technology and making the business more efficient, more up to date, and essentially it should be a positive thing for people that are involved with it. We'll just have to wait and see how things pan out, but certainly there's no immediate concerns or dangers from it that I'm aware of. Essentially, and whether this takes 2 years or 5 years, eventually there's going to be a sale of the business, as in probably floated on the share market, as was going to happen, as many of the other similar platforms are part of companies that are publicly owned. So in the long run, I think that's going to be a good thing, because it will mean that there'll be the ability to invest in technology, as I said, and just streamlining and becoming a better business, and that can only be a good thing. But as I said, no obvious or immediate danger, and I think it's good to know what's happening. But at this stage, it's business as usual, and in fact, I don't think the transaction is going to happen for about a year anyway. But certainly, if you've got any questions or concerns about it, please get in touch, whether it's email, phone, text, and we'll see what we can do to help you. The same with any other concerns that you've got, and especially at the moment, it's easy to be worried about the things when there's a lot of uncertainty, and that's what we're here for, is to help people to help manage your worries that you've got and your financial concerns. So as I said, feel free to get in touch if you've got any questions. Otherwise, I'll speak to you again another time soon. Bye for now.